Guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naku Alote and you're most welcome to my channel. However, I would love for you to stay, so kindly hit the subscribe button below to join my amazing YouTube family. And to my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. Guys, so I know it's been a while I did anything relating to study abroad, but if I'm being very sincere to myself, my DM is full of questions relating to study abroad. So I'm back here to do the Lord's work and also to help anyone who needs this information. So as you can see from the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some important things you need to do once you arrive in the UK as an international student. So if this sounds like something you are interested in, then don't go anywhere. Stay and stay till the end of this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Okay guys, I know how stressful it can be when you move to a new environment and you really don't know your way around. You don't know what to do, like what to do first and all of that. So this video is to help you settle in and also to help you know the important things, or like the most important things you need to do as soon as you arrive in the UK. So I have 7 things listed here, and the first thing I have on my list is to get your BRP card. BRP stands for Biometric Residence Permit. So getting your BRP card is like one of the first things you need to do as soon as you arrive in the UK, or one of the most important things you need to do as soon as you arrive in the UK. So even before you get to the UK, you'd be informed that you need to pick up your BRP card within 10 days. So as soon as you arrive in the UK, make sure you pick up your BRP card, because your BRP card is what shows that you are permitted to be in the country in the first place. Yeah, I know you have your student visa and your passport and all of that, but in most cases your student visa and your passport actually expires like a month or 2 after it's granted to you. In my case, like I went to school quite late, so I don't know, not like very late, but I got my visa in September and they expired in October. So without your BRP card, nothing shows that you are permitted to be in the country. So make sure you pick up your BRP card as soon as you arrive in the UK. So you can pick up your BRP card from your post office, like your local post office, or from the university. So in my case, when I got to school, my university had already picked up the BRP card, so I picked it up from my university. But yeah, you can either pick it up directly from the post office yourself or pick it up from the university as soon as you get to school. I think it's from like the admissions or international office, I can't really remember, but one of them you can pick up your BRP card from there. So yeah, your BRP card is very, very important because one, it shows that you are permitted to stay in the country, and it also doubles as your work permit. So the BRP card in itself is a residence permit and also a work permit. In one of my previous study abroad videos, I mentioned that as an international student, you are permitted to work 20 hours per week during term time. So it's your BRP card that shows that you have the right to work. So without your BRP card, you are not permitted to stay in the country. You don't have permission to work. So I'm going to show you guys my BRP card because I still have it. So it has residence permit written on top of it. I don't know if you guys can really see it right here. This is how the BRP card looks like. So yeah, on the BRP card, it states that you are permitted to work 20 hours max in term time. So that is what shows that you are permitted to work. So make sure you get your BRP card sorted out as soon as you arrive in the UK. The next thing I have here is to do your registration. Just as in our universities over here, once school reopens, you need to do your registration and all of that. Make sure as soon as you arrive, you go to your faculty or your department to do your registration and get access to your timetable and all like the important information you need to have, so that you don't miss out on, like, you know, any important events, or you don't even miss out on like lectures, because without your registration you won't know when lectures are starting and all of that. So make sure you get your registration sorted out. In my case, I didn't experience the whole welcome activities, you know, like when school reopens and they are like new students or freshers and all of that, there's like a whole welcome like program. I didn't go, like I went the week after, so I couldn't experience all of that. But then as soon as I got in, I got my registration done, and I think no lectures hadn't started as of then, but then because I got my registration done and all of that, and then like you know, you get access to your timetable and you know how things are going to be like, or if there are any important, you know, faculty events or faculty programs or even departmental programs that you need to be at, that would let you know. So make sure once you get in, you get your registration done and sorted. So the next thing I have here is to get your student ID or your university ID card. So this is sort of part of the registration process. So make sure that once you get to school, you do your registration and also ensure that you get your student ID, because your student ID actually grants you access to certain university facilities such as the library. So you use your student ID to, you know, enter the library. You tap in with your card, like you just tap and then it reads the barcode and then it grants you access to the library. So without your student ID, you can't use facilities such as the library. And also you need your student ID to check in your attendance. So in my school, for instance, I don't know if it's the same with like all universities, but I think so. So you need your student ID to check in your attendance. So once you get to class or once you get to a lecture, the first thing you need to do is to check in your attendance or mark your attendance, and you do that by using your card. So you tap in with your card like on the machine and it reads it. So yeah, it reads the barcode and then it gets your information and then it marks your attendance as being present for that lecture. And trust me, attendance is that one thing that you don't want to joke with or play with, you know. I might do a video on things that you don't need to play with or joke with as an international student in the UK. But yeah, attendance is that one thing that you don't want to play around with. So make sure you have your student's ID card sorted out as soon as you get to school, so that you have access to facilities such as the library, and also to use it to check your attendance once you attend lectures. And oh, it's instant, so you get your ID card handed over to you same day. No time wasted. And in my case, like for my school, University of Hull, I got the chance to even upload the picture that I wanted on my student ID card even before I got to school. So like no time wasting for picture taking and all of that. You just upload it, and once you get there, like once you are there for your ID card, I think they just have you confirm the information and then that's it. They just print it out for you and it's sorted. So make sure you get your student ID card sorted out as soon as you arrive in the UK. Okay guys, so the next thing I have here is your accommodation. So once you get to the UK, make sure you get your accommodation sorted out. I know for most of us, for most international students, before you even get to the UK, you need to have your accommodation sorted out. Like you need to book your accommodation or reserve your accommodation, because you even need that for your visa stuff. But yeah, once you get to the UK, even though you have already, you know, booked your accommodation or even made an initial deposit, it's really important you go see your accommodation providers, be it the university, like even if it's a university property, or it's from a private entity like a student home or a hostel, like whatever it is. Make sure you go see your property owners or your accommodation providers and, you know, get your key, as well as finishing up with all the necessary documentations, and then you settle in. So accommodation is one thing you need to sort out as soon as you arrive in the UK, because you'd even need your, what's it called, house address or accommodation information for some other things I'll be talking about. Next thing I have here is your NI number. NI stands for National Insurance Number, and this is similar or equivalent to SNIT or TIN number in Ghana. So like I mentioned earlier on, the student visa allows you, or the tier 4 visa allows you to work 20 hours per week during term time. So if you have intentions of working, then you need to get an NI number. Without your NI number, you can't work, because your employers would ask for your NI number. So yeah, you need to get that sorted out if you have intentions of working. With the NI number, you book online, so you go to www.gov.uk, like www.gov.uk, then you go to the section where it has the NI number, then you go ahead with the process. So once that is done, I think they would email you with a date for your appointment or your interview, and they also send a direct mail to your address as well. So that's why you need to get your accommodation sorted out before all of this, because you would need your house address, your accommodation address for a lot of things. So yeah, this is the letter I was sent when after I did the online registration. They sent me this to confirm the date for my interview or appointment, and then the time, and then the location. So yeah, once that is done, they would send you an email or send a direct mail to your address confirming the date, time, and then place for your interview or appointment. So yeah, when that mail is sent, they also tell you some of the documents or things you need to take along. So yeah, your BRP card, your passport, and all of those things. So yeah, once you have that sorted out, on the day of the appointment or the interview, you go have your interview. It's nothing so serious, like it's just a few questions here and there. I can't really remember what I was asked, but trust me, it's nothing very serious. It's just I think they will ask you why you need the NI number. So yeah, you can just let them know you want to, you know, apply for jobs and all of that. And with your BRP card, they will know that you are permitted to work. And for me, I think at the time I already had like a part-time job as a student ambassador. So I think I showed that letter to them, and yeah, I took it from there. And so yeah, after that is done, and oh, the process is free, like you don't pay for it, it's a free process. Yeah, and I think that was it, and that was that. And yeah, so they sent my NI number to me via mail to my house address, and that's it. So yeah, this is my NI number, and guys, trust me, even if you don't have intentions of working in the UK, I think it's good to have it, because this is for life. Like this NI number is for life. Even though I'm not, you know, staying in the UK and all of that, I have a UK NI number. Even if you come back to Ghana and you decide to relocate back to the UK, or I don't know, like it would be of great advantage to you if you have this. So yeah, if you are an international student, once you get to the UK, make sure you sort out your NI number. Okay guys, the next thing I want to talk about is to register with a GP and get your NHS number. So a GP is basically a doctor, like general practitioner, like the way we have doctors here. So in the UK they have like GPs assigned to individuals. So to get a GP, I think for me, I just walked into the nearest hospital and I told them I want to register with a GP. So yeah, they gave me, you know, a form to fill and all of that. I know when you are going, carry all your necessary documents, your BRP, your passport, like all of those necessary documents that might be needed. So yeah, you carry all of them along. So yeah, that was it for me. I filled the form. Like it was pretty much simple, nothing so extreme. Like you just fill a form and that's it. So I filled the form and that was it. And then in a couple of days or like a week, I really can't remember how long it took, they sent me an email, and they also sent me a direct mail to my house address to tell me I had been assigned to a GP, or I had been registered to a GP. And they also gave me access to like an online portal where I can, you know, book appointments to see my GP whenever I want to and stuff like that. So yeah, that's it about the GP. And then also my NHS number, and that was also sent to me, direct mail to my address. It was also sent to me. And so yes, I have my NHS number as well. And just like the NI number, your NHS number and your GP would, you know, be a lifetime thing. The next thing I have here, and actually the last thing I have here, is to open a bank account. So it's very important to open a bank account as soon as you get to school. Like not necessarily the first day, but like, you know, during the first week, at least get that sorted out and out of the way. Because in most cases, using your bank card from your home country may come along with, you know, a whole lot of difficulties. You know how it is. Sometimes when you travel and you're trying to use your bank card and it keeps declining and all of that. So to be on the safer side, it's always advisable that as soon as you arrive, you open a bank account, and it really doesn't take much. I think they'll need your admission letter or something to show that you're a student. So you take your admission letter, your student ID card, your BRP card, and also they'll need your house address or tenancy agreement. Yeah, I think so. So it really doesn't take much. All you need to do is to walk into a bank of your choice or the closest bank to you. In my case, I opened my account with Barclays Bank because most of my friends, like who had schooled in the UK, or most of the people that I know from the UK had Barclays Bank accounts, and because I was also familiar with Barclays Bank, I opened an account with Barclays, and it was very instant, same day everything was sorted out. And you don't need an initial deposit to open an account, unlike here in Ghana you need to make an initial deposit, or like there's a minimum deposit or whatever. You don't need that. So you can walk into any bank of your choice or a closest bank to open a bank account. And yeah, because that's very important in order to make your transactions easier and to make life easier for you, like when you are going on the bus or going shopping, grocery shopping and all of that. You can just use your bank card and you are good to go. And sometimes using your cards from your home country, like your bank card from your home country, can be a bit stressful and tedious, because sometimes your bank will now have to send you V by V. You have to, it's just too much. And so yeah, that's it. Make sure you get your bank account sorted out. Okay guys, so in all, I've given you 7 things you need to sort out as soon as you arrive in the UK. And they are: get your BRP card, sort out your university accommodation, get your university ID card or your student's ID card, sort out your accommodation, register for your NI number, register with a GP and get your NHS number, and then last but not the least, open a bank account. So these are my top 7 important things I think you need to get sorted out as soon as you arrive in the UK. Not necessarily doing all of these on your first day, but trying as much as possible to get these sorted out within your first week, because these are very important things you need to do as soon as you arrive in the UK. Alright guys, so this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you find this video helpful to prospective international students or people who are about to go to the UK for your education. I hope you find this video very helpful, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful, and also do well to comment down in the comment section below if you want to, if there's anything you didn't understand or any comments you have, you can just drop them in the comment section and I'll reply to them. And like I said, I am back to doing the Lord's work. So if you have if there's any other thing you want me to make a video on relating to study abroad, you can also drop that in the comment section below and I will deliver. So look forward to more study abroad videos, and I'll see you in my next video. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Thank you for watching.